Okay, we in it. I forgot to charge my iPad up when I went to go eat, so my iPad is still on 2%. Let's see what we can do. I don't know if it's gonna be much, but we'll try something. We had 3,811 public watch hours. Trying to get back to 4,000 since they took me off for whatever reason. Um, but anyways, let's get to it. We gonna be watching WWE 2K24. What we expect versus reality. Sorry, I thought I saw something red pop up on my screen. It was just the phone. That's crazy, ain't it? I should probably get on YouTube on this channel too. Um, I was watching Kung Fu Panda 2 on YouTube. Is the YouTube with ads, so that was a fun watch. Let me turn the volume down. I was listening to The Rock talk about wrestling John Cena. I think he said he had broke something, or he felt like he did. But anyways, let's get into this video. It's right here.
So far, there's a couple things that we know for sure about WWE 2K24. One of them is that we got a March release date coming, just like last year and the previous year. The other thing is Jade Cargill is almost for sure to make it into the game. Another thing we can
Saying she
expect is the
downloads.
Dudley Boys
I
to
mean,
make
she
a return
debuted
to the
before
2K franchise, as we've
before
already seen that they have signed
Monday
Legends
after
deals with
Rumble.
WWE, so we can more than likely expect them to make it into WWE 2K24.
Is she
Another legend making his return to WWE is
debuted
Carlito. Now
at
that's cool.
after
Carlito
Royal
has
Rumble?
been a stable
She'll
for
be
the
a
WWE for
DLC.
many
If she
years. He's
debuted
finally
before,
back
she
on the
could be
roster
in the
in
base game,
WWE, which means one thing and one
or
thing
could
only.
still be a
We're gonna
DLC.
finally get to see him back on the roster for WWE
I don't
2K24.
think they should
The other
wait for
thing that is almost
Royal Rumble to
expected in this
debut her.
game at
They
this
should
point
debut her.
is for special
I
guest
thought they were going to
referee to be
debut her
making a
after.
return to WWE 2K, as well as hopefully some
I
more
thought they
match
were going to
types
debut
along the
her
way.
after.
Now, I
Well,
don't know if
really,
WWE
I thought she was
2K is
going to debut
planning
last week.
to have special guest referee or even Jade Cargill as their selling point to WWE 2K24. One thing I've got good word on is that we can be expecting a trailer drop come January at the Royal Rumble. Now, I'm not crossing anything off the list when it comes to Survivor Series here in November, but if we do get anything at the Survivor Series, it is going to be bare bones minimum. The reason I say this is that they're finishing their scanning process at the Survivor Series, so you can expect every member of the roster to be fully scanned by Survivor Series. That doesn't mean that we won't get a couple more superstars scanned in if they happen to join the roster after the release of WWE 2K24. I'm just saying the main roster will be finished up by Survivor Series. Considering Jade Cargill hasn't had a single match in WWE yet, I can expect her entrance to be motion capped later on down the road. I'm thinking that we're going to get a match with Jade Cargill towards Survivor Series, maybe even the Royal Rumble. So if Jade
I hope
Cargill
not at the Rumble,
is
bro.
for
Just saying,
sure a
bro.
part
Don't do
of
it at the
WWE
Rumble.
2K24,
Do
I
it
will
before.
expect her in the open
She can be in the
roster
Rumble,
release
but
date.
don't.
She could possibly be one of the last DLC packs or even a special DLC pack down the road, but I almost guarantee
I want to
she's
see
going to
her
be part of
either
WWE 2K24.
base game
Now let's get into the
or
reality of things. There's been a lot
first
of videos
DLC.
out there on
I don't
my
want to wait
channel
the
and
whole
on
time,
other channels
like
that
I
were
had to do
talking
for
about adding all
I
these
think
simulation features, all these match
what
types,
was it?
all
I
these
think
rosters,
Kit
a new
Wilson,
showcase mode,
Elton
40 years of
Prince,
WrestleMania, or even Road to WrestleMania.
and the
The
OC.
chances are very slim that a lot of this stuff will even make it into WWE 2K24, considering they only have 7 months to make this game and release it. But the good news is that they will be updating a lot of features that were already in the game from previous years, such as GM mode, showcase mode, and universe mode. What I expect to return in this year's game is an updated universe mode with updated promo systems, with updated rivalry systems, with more simulation features to make this universe mode really pop, because they just got a hold of the coding for the universe mode this last year, and I'm expecting a lot of things to be fixed within that coding to where we can finally get promos.
I thought
back.
they
We
said
can
coding.
finally add something new to the rivalry system. We can finally add some maybe cutscenes in there, backstage segments, things of that nature to make this universe mode really pop and stand out. For my GM mode, I can expect one
They
thing
added
and one
backstage
thing only,
segments.
and that is for
That's
my GM
dope.
mode to
And
finally
like
make its way to the online mode and hopefully have some multiplayer
like a
action
2K15 or 2K16
Though that's
storyline,
speculation, I know that it's
where it was
just
like, I
something
mean,
that I expect,
I mean storyline. I
being
mean
that
like
this is the third
my
year for my GM
career.
mode making its way into the 2K franchise.
Like
If
when they
my
would have
GM
you
doesn't
walk
get
into
an
the
online
ring,
feature, then they're
and
really
then Paul
going to have
Heyman
to
he would
spice this
say
thing
go
up a little
after
bit. You're gonna have to add
or
better rivalry systems.
and you want to
and you're
take
gonna have to
on
add
my
more
client.
simulation features to where it makes my
Bruh.
GM more desirable to play within
Speaking of
this
Cody,
year's game. I know that
it's like Cody's in here.
2K23 added the likes of
I'm about to say
triple
my
threat
boy
matches,
Jimmy
fatal
ain't doing
four-way
nothing to
matches,
stop
more
Cody.
titles involved, but I think that my GM just needs a little more extra when it comes to
I ain't gonna
this
lie.
mode
In these
to spark the curiosity in the
what is
fan
it
base, considering that we have the My Faction mode that only
this
a small fraction of this fan base
w-
really play.
not
There's a lot of
working. Yeah,
microtransactions,
no, I
which
mean
a lot
this
of people
war
don't
game.
agree with. There's a
You
lot of
were
character
able to
models
get
locked
your
behind the mode. There's a lot of things that we just don't
finisher
like about
easy.
My Faction, which I'm
I
expecting
would
to
know.
be fixed
I would
in
see
the
that I
upcoming
was
year
playing war
with
games.
WWE
Now I
2K24.
always have
Now I know the
2 or
microtransactions aren't
3
going anywhere,
finishers.
but I'm expecting that these
Sorry, I
models
had
can
to
either
yawn
be
for a minute.
released
Some of my
and we
voice
can
was in
unlock
and
them
out.
through My Faction to give us a little more incentive, unlock them through
My
My
boy got
Faction,
the
and then we can
championships though.
unlock them through the rest of the game
I
as
was
well.
never
If
able
that's
to
not
get
the
the
case, then we
Intercontinental
can expect some
Championship.
microtransactions
That was always a
coming out of that,
championship
just
I
like we
wanted.
did with the Bad Bunny pack. Could we possibly be paying $10 for a big Papa Pump? If microtransactions are a thing in WWE 2K24, I need them to come correct with this because that Bad Bunny pack was just too much buck and not enough bang. But with the microtransactions that came with the Bad
I ain't
Bunny
gonna lie,
pack,
if I
we
had
got
the money, I
Adidas
probably
shit.
would have
Could
bought it.
brands be making a
If I didn't have the
possible
money,
debut in the WWE 2K
so I didn't buy it.
franchise? I'd
I
like to
still
put some
haven't bought it.
Jordan 1s on my guys.
One thing I
I'd
will.
like to put some Adidas, make that a pack that maybe we can unlock at game release, and that would be awesome. When it comes to other match types like Casket Match, Buried Alive, there's a lot of match types that people want to make a return to the 2K franchise. One match type that I really can see making a return, and I'm not sure if it's going to make a return this year or in the following year in 2K25, but I would really like to see that 3 Stages of Hell make a return because a lot of people have been asking about that, and I feel like
I don't think
it's a
that's gonna
simple match
return.
that can just be a toggle menu option. That
I
you
think
can
it
change
happened like
throughout
one
your
time,
custom matches
and
just
that was
make
in
a 3 Stages of Hell
2K16.
match. It shouldn't be that hard to put this
I
match in there.
I wouldn't.
Other match types that I
It
think
seems
are
like you
going
could
to
do that
happen
in
and be a possibility in WWE
2 out of 3
2K24
falls.
are triple threat tag matches, fatal 4-way tag matches. We see that we
Maybe
can
you
fit
get the
as
first
many people
victory,
in the
the
ring
opponent
as
gets the
possible.
second
I'm
victory, and
hoping
then you
that
get the
this
last.
is the case
That's
for
3
WWE
that's 3 stages of
2K24.
hell right there.
The sad reality is a lot of the things that we want, like simulation
Just
features, when
turn
it
on
comes to
Fall Count Anywhere,
chain wrestling,
so
singles
you could
being
you could
down,
pin them in the
pace
ring,
being diminishing,
pin them
things of that
backstage,
nature. I don't have
and then
full
maybe you could pin them
confidence
in
that this will make a
the
return
crowd,
to WWE 2K24,
like over
but I
there
can
with the
only
table
hope
and all the
that some of it
candlesticks and stuff
finally
is.
does, because
You could do
if you
that.
want to book a simulation game, you need to give us a reason to call this a simulation. There's a lot of people in the community that want era mode, and the only bad thing about era mode is it comes with a lot of licensing frustration when
Right.
it comes to getting some of these characters within the game. You're going to have to pay for a lot of contracts down the road, and I just don't see 2K doing that. It's the same thing that goes with your custom music. I know a lot of people want that custom music back, but unless WWE
I don't want the
2K
custom music back.
makes a deal with
People was
Spotify
taking
or
advantage
any
of it.
sort of streaming platform.
I
with
think people
music
was
on it,
putting in
I don't see
inappropriate
us getting
stuff and
custom
a lot of
music.
other
I
stuff like
understand
that.
that it's something that we once had, but licenses have changed since then, and I don't see them paying that little bit of extra money just to give us custom music.
I don't know why they
Thing
don't put
could
custom
do
music
is
in
maybe
there.
throw the soundtracks that they give us
Not that
in
one,
games where we
but
can at
like
least put
at the
those
same
on our creative
time,
wrestlers.
it's
That is
like
something that I do
only
expect
you the only one
WWE
hearing your
without the
your
theme
your
song, and maybe
soundtrack. Like,
2K can make that happen
because
for us
if you
as far as
streaming
the
or
custom
doing
music from
something
a
like that,
Spotify or
they're gonna
Amazon
mute the
Music or anything
audio.
like that.
You're just gonna
I just
hear
don't see
the
that
background
happening because I
entrance,
don't see
like what they're
WWE
saying.
or 2K copying the money to pay that bill to get the licensing.
Plus,
Just for
I'm
us
pretty
to
sure
have
if you
custom
use the
music.
custom music anyway,
As far as the pre-order bonus this
your
year, there's
stream
been a
probably gonna
lot of
get taken
speculation
down,
on what that
or you're
could
gonna
be.
get a
I know this
copyright
last year
claim
we
where you
got
can't
Bad Bunny.
monetize your
The
stuff.
year before that, we got a bunch of Undertaker models. What could it possibly be that we get this year? I know my friend over at the Assemble channel, Matt, has suggested that maybe we throw Snoop Dogg in the mix. Snoop Dogg was a part of WrestleMania 39, so it could be a possibility that we see
I thought
Snoop
he
Dogg
was gonna be in there
make
for
his way
a
into
time or
the game.
two, because he said he was gonna be in the
the way that they did
WWE
things
game.
better in
He
WWE
did make it
2K22,
to, I
where we
think,
got the multiple versions of the
the
Undertaker as your
Supercard
pre-order
thing.
bonus. I would like to see them do something like that.
And
with
I
maybe
think
The Rock
wasn't
or
he on
Mankind,
Battlegrounds?
or even get different versions of Bray Wyatt, which could be the case because there has
I don't
been
want
major
Bray
talks
Wyatt. I ain't gonna
of
lie
a
to y'all.
massive tribute
I don't like
play
his
for
character.
Bray Wyatt in WWE 2K24. Guys, if you like the videos that we're
And
doing
to be
on the
honest,
channel, do
I
me a
don't
favor, hit
know
that
him as a
like
person.
button, hit that subscribe button.
I feel like
and we'll
people
see
be
you
like,
on the next
"Ah,
one.
he was a great
Take it
person. I loved him," but they didn't know him. So I don't like tuning people when they die.
It's probably
It
never
feels
gonna happen
fake,
just
like
due
you just faking a reaction just because. You know, a lot of people don't even watch it when you're alive, and when you die, you their favorite wrestler, and it's whatever. I want to say thanks to everybody who joined in here, man. We got some pretty good view counts. I'm gonna do about. It said before we had like 64 viewers. I'm gonna get to a good. Actually, let's look at statistics. I know last time I got 80. I mean 100. Or maybe I don't need 100 today. Let's see. So we want to get to 12.7K. So we got 12,608. Minus 8. 100. Hey Google, what's 100 minus 8?
100 minus 8 is 92.
So we need 92 views. We might as well just get that 100. So we're going to do about 5 more videos. I'm going to calculate it up. And now I'm going to tell y'all how